And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and now we're returning to amateurgamer casting Age of Empires 2 DE. And we're on the map Arabia. On the blue we have Thor playing as the Viking. I don't know if that was intentional, but and then we have red, who is Martins playing as Persia. So we have Persia, that's infantry? No, cavalry civ. Okay. Okay, they have, yeah, war elephants. So we have Persia as the cavalry civ playing against, I'm pretty sure Denmark. Yeah, infantry. I mean, I don't think there's enough water for their naval to come in, but I am curious how this will go between these two. So both sides are dealing with the geese, finding their sheep. This player is pushing that ibex back. I mean, unless blue is really on top of it, that's gonna be some wasted food due to decay. So we also have lumber camps coming up. Yeah. See, that's one thing I don't quite get, is like a lot of these players are really impatient. Like, they don't want to wait a bit or at least time it better, because I know there's quite a bit of food being lost. Here, maybe not as much. I mean, maybe red's doing, like, I understand if you get the timing down, you know when to push, so that you're just about to finish the previous one, which, like what's the point of that? Oh shoot, that villager might die. Yeah, see, what's the point of this? You have this ibex who's not finished. You got this one that's decaying, and then you have the boar, who I think there are only like 5 of them working on it. Yeah, that's what I don't get. I mean, I know it's easier to criticize, but I know when I play, I would probably slow down more. Like, I would probably have villagers idling instead of having food decaying. Right? It's the other extreme. It's like, oh, my villagers are waiting around doing nothing. That's something I need to improve. What the heck? Did one of them disconnect? Alright, see you at the second game. And now we're on game 2, this time on the arena map. So, for blue, we have Blue Bloods playing as the Celts, which is infantry. Yeah, infantry and siege. And for red, we have Lithuania, which is a cavalry civ. Okay, I was like, what? For a moment, I thought that was a mining camp. I'm like, wow, that's a really early gold. I don't know what you could do with that gold that early on. I mean, you start with 100 gold, so if you want to rush, I mean, you don't need that. But yeah, that's interesting. So, I'm expecting things to be pretty slow, because this is arena. So, early rushes aren't as likely. It's not Arabia or even hideout. Like, even hideout, right, it gives you a false sense of security. You think you're safe, but in truth you're not. And I also realized that for Arena, your boars are actually inside your territory. So red has discovered these, just never bother. Actually, where's the other boar? Yeah, trying to chase them in. I mean, okay, there's the other one for red. Yeah, as I was saying, if you get the timing down, right? If you get the timing down, then yes, go ahead. Go hunt some ibexes and whatever. But otherwise, you are losing quite a bit more. Like, wait, what? Does red not have? Okay, red didn't go for lumber camp. Red was like, I'm going to cut these trees out of the way and I'm going to work on the ibex. Where are lumberjack? Are you building a lumber camp now? No, just yeah, red really doesn't like all of these trees near the town center. It's understandable. Those trees can be an absolute pain. Who put them there? I'm sure there's a reason, right? I mean, from what I've seen, at least for higher level players, what they do is if their timing is slightly off due to whatever reason, they could be cutting down the tree to gain some resources while they have one of their villagers draw aggro from the boar. So, I mean, that timing isn't horrible. It's actually pretty good. Except the last bit of the geese will be decayed. Poor geese. Everyone's like, oh, we're gonna have boar for lunch or dinner. I mean, can you imagine if there's day and night cycles? Which will affect like sight, right? Your line of sight, how far you can see, which could allow you to do some sneak attacks. And I think that'd be cool, but that'd be like completely new code. So it's just one of those. I mean, there is 6 here and 4 here. Yeah, I mean that's relatively efficient. Actually, the blue hasn't started. Yeah, blue is just starting on the forage bushes. And red actually has 6 on the forage bushes. So if I have to guess, I would think red probably will be able to enter feudal age first, but I guess it kind of depends on their timing, right? Because with arena, you can afford to delay it if you want a couple more villagers to gather resources before you finally move into feudal age. But yeah, it's all on the discretion of the players. Another house. This is definitely one of the things I don't like when it comes to casting arena, because it can be very slow at the start, because in a way you are safer, but I mean if you delay too long, yeah, you're still going to be in trouble. I mean, to be fair, these stone walls have a lot of health, and this poor scout cavalry is like trying to make the ibex go the right way. I think what this scout cavalry has to do, but be very careful not to open the gate. Yeah, okay. Because I think what that ibex was trying to do, it was trying to run outside, but there's this obstacle, and it's like, wait a minute, how do I leave this? So red is getting loom, I think. At least after red solves the supply block. Blue is getting gold very... Wait, what? does blue just not have the wood? Yeah, blue just not have the wood. Well, now blue does. Yeah, of course, right? They have to prove me wrong. They have to make me look bad. So we have 1, 2. There's 1 in the center. And then, yeah, that's why you need spearmen to escort. Unless if you're really good, then you don't have to worry about that. See, that's a bit too early, right? I mean, I guess that geese is almost... That goose, sorry. Is not plural. So blue has 2 lumber camps. I mean, that's all I can look at. Red, I mean, apparently, as I predicted, red began feudal age earlier, but blue wasn't that far behind. Red is getting the second one. I think, okay, yeah, red took care of all the trees in the vicinity. Wow, red actually finished the forage bushes. I'm impressed. I mean, blue has 5, which is still going to take a while. So you would think, wow, look at the amount of resources blue stockpile. Almost 500 wood and 800. I mean, for all we know, they might be gunning for Castle Age. Might be. Okay, red just started on... Actually, let's see. 25 villagers versus 27. So, blue has a slight advantage in villagers, but it's a very slight one. Red definitely has the advantage here. Actually, if blue plays it well, blue could make the wolf attack the enemy scout cavalry and also get in the way. Oh, yeah, that is not good. What? Why are they garrison? Oh, no, you don't want... Yeah, you don't want the town center to finish it off. Actually, blue might be going... I mean, yeah, blue might actually be saving up the resources to go to Castle Age. Yeah, blue already started. And red is not. I mean, blue planned that out from the start. But it looks like red is going to save up as well. Yeah, I mean, with arena, usually from what I've observed, not from what I played, usually if you are the first one to get to Castle Age and you have a big enough lead, it can make a big difference. But what the heck? I feel like red just doesn't have much in terms of food. Yeah, red is only just starting to get those farms up, which is probably why blue is already have a pretty big head start to Castle Age. Now the question is, will blue do some crazy things with that lead, or if blue will just keep teching up, just trying to get a bigger economic lead by getting town centers out? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, red is getting the wheelbarrow, but I think afterwards red will go for Castle Age. So, I mean, in this case, I think in the long run, blue should get a bigger economy, unless blue doesn't bother getting town centers. Unless blue is planning... Yeah, I actually don't know what blue is planning. Oh, okay, a town center. Ooh, actually that's pretty nice. Town center here. Well, until you have trebuchets knocking on your door, then not so good. Maybe one like near the back or one near the stone. So red started Castle Age. It will still be a while. So in terms of economy, blue should have, yeah, blue should have the advantage, which is not good for red, but let's not be biased here. Red is going for stables. Going for knights? I mean, I guess the plan is to go for knights. I mean, maybe red is worried that blue might be plotting something, which is highly possible. So we have, do we have another town center? Probably one coming up back here. That's what it looks like. One further back in the wood lines. Blue is just waiting for the resources. Yep. Okay. Yeah, blue will have a bigger economy. I mean, surely red doesn't think that... Wait, did I? Blue Bloods versus the Viper. 2D Viper. I don't think I introduced red. Now that I think about it, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't remember saying that name. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm just forgetful. Which is not new. So for red, this is actually not so good, because blue is pulling away in the economy, and unless red does something about it. 2 monasteries? I mean, I guess you do want those. Yep. Red also need houses. Yeah, that's a lot of monks. Wait, does red not see that tiger? Meh. Red is like, meh. I don't care. Okay, I see. So those scouts are meant to protect these relics. And if red get most... Oh! Red just got 1 scout for each of those. So while blue is working on the economy... Okay, monastery there. Is that wise? I still don't know what that opening is for, actually. I hate it when it slows down. So, red is going to get those... I mean, unless red takes care of that tiger, is not going to help. Okay, we have a town center here. Will we be getting another town center? No, not yet. I love how these tigers just ignore it. Maybe they might just be like just out of sight. Actually, one of the monks might die. Oh, red is going very aggressive, which might actually not be a bad thing, because blue is doing... I mean, blue has this 1 barracks. Blue is building up an economy. Do these tigers just ignore? Oh wow, yeah, that is not good. Losing that scout cavalry is definitely not very good. But yeah, red is already... I don't think that monk will survive. I mean, to be fair, that was red scout cavalry, so... Oh shoot. Actually, red could kill that monk. What's wrong with these tigers? They're like not attacking anything. Oh, that monk is gonna die a horde death. He's gonna get too close and... Yep. So red has most of the relics, I think. 3 relics. Is... Wait. Oh, red still hasn't grabbed this one. Okay, red is on the way. Red is grabbing that. Yeah, having 5 relics is gonna be crazy. But the question is, Will red have the economy? Okay, red did build another town center. I mean, that's the thing, right? Blue has done nothing to punish this. Blue is like, I'm happy with... Actually, wait a minute. All of those relics, is there a cap? Okay, maximum 4. So plus 4 attacks to knights. Ooh, that could be scary. Okay, let's look at the numbers. So we have 77 for blue. Yeah, blue has really worked on the economy. So we have 1, 2, 3, getting another mill. I mean, blue might be aiming to go to Imperial Age soon. Might be. I mean, they do have the monastery. And, okay, no, that's another barracks. They have a siege factory. I don't know what that's for. I mean, red definitely... I mean, having 5 relics. Like, that's a lot of gold. Yeah, holy cow. I mean, holy relics. Sorry. Holy relics. I mean, yes, blue has an advantage in terms of town centers, but red is gonna get a ton of gold. Like, red won't be worrying about gold for a long time. So I guess the question is, who will go to Imperial Age? I don't think blue has everything needed. Like, blue either needs a castle, which I don't see one, or another building, like university? I mean, it is castle age buildings. Oh wait, oh, siege workshop. Okay, so blue should be able to once blue has enough food. I think that's the plan. That's why there's all of these mills, right? It means a lot of these farms are going to be pretty inefficient, but we'll see. They're also getting upgrades. But yeah, red really benefit from all of those relics. I mean, blue has almost 2,000. Actually, has red started getting stone? Yes, okay. I was worried that... Because sometimes the map generation actually favors one player than the other. But in terms of resources collected, I think blue is in the lead. I mean, blue already went through 1 vein. I think you start with 5, right? Actually, wait. I'm a little confused now. Did red get a... Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Red should have more stone than that. Yeah, red does have a castle. But blue is going to castle age. Actually, red might be planning on that soon. Never mind. Red is just getting a lot of upgrades to get a lot of resources, which may or may not be a good thing. I mean, they don't know what I know, so to be fair. Yeah, there are more of those. So blue is getting a castle. But I don't think either side have much of a military. If I could find it. No. Wait. Red has 5? What? Are those battering rams? Mangonos. Huh. That's definitely an interesting choice. Oh. Oh, a town center here. Wow. Hey, look. The tiger is actually doing something. Yeah, these tigers are pathetic. When a villager could win like that, yeah, that's pretty pathetic. So we have a castle here. We have a town center there. A town center here. I mean, that's the thing. Blue needs the gold. Blue actually has more. Blue has 26 villagers on gold. 100. Oh. Is blue still producing villagers? Oh no, you don't want that many. Okay, red has started on Imperial Age, so red isn't like at in a terrible state. But I don't know how you're gonna defend this. I feel like if actually I'm looking at the wrong way. Okay, Knights Cavaliers 120. Yeah, you need paladins to take town centers reliably. Okay. Actually, red still only has 79 villagers. So red has a bit too few, but blue has a bit too many. I mean, this might look like quite a bit of resources stockpile, but I've seen those resources drop very quickly. A monk? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think blue is... What is blue doing? Blue is getting a ton of onagers? Are those really good against fast-moving knights or cavalry? I don't think so, but I know I don't know quite enough. So we have a ton of stables. Yeah, I actually don't know what they had to be getting berserkers, right? Or trebuchets? Okay, trebuchets. Wait. That's the berserkers? Oh, I was confusing the game. I thought this was Denmark. Yeah, Wold Warriors. Or Wold... You know what I mean. Wold Raiders. Strong versus infantry and siege. Yeah, that's a problem, right? You're playing against Lithuania, who has basically cavalry. They're well known for their cavalry. But yeah, if the trebuchets come out, I mean the more later blue waits, the worse it gets. Is blue still building villagers? Oh no. Blue, you don't want that many supply wasted. Another castle there, okay. I mean, red is kind of... Yeah, I don't know what red is doing. Red is kind of just letting blue expand without any hindrance. Apparently blue is getting a lot of onagers. It's definitely interesting. These are still knights, okay. I don't know if... Oh yeah, knights. Any plans for upgrade them to cavaliers? Yeah, that's a lot of stables. 10 stables. Actually more than that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, let's have 16 and do very little. Oh my god, look at all of these siege factories. Yeah, blue has been able to basically expand here without being punished at all. Honestly, at this point, I think it could be anyone's game, right? It really depends on how... I mean, blue is going for siege onagers. Onagers or onagers? More elite Wold Warriors. Actually, do they have high armor? Oh, yes. Wait, is this blue? Yeah, counts. They have... Okay. I mean, Lightus might be okay against them. Okay, Cavaliers. I mean, if red gets paladins, that would be actually pretty scary. Is blue getting pikemen? I mean, halberdiers? Yeah. You definitely want halberdiers. But part of the problem is, I mean, I guess if you have monks, I mean, Lithuania is what, cavalry and monks, or is it just cavalry? Yeah, and monks. What do they have for their monks? Monastery work faster. Okay. Never mind. That was pretty disappointing. Trebuchets, more cavaliers. Oh yeah, they're getting paladins. Oh yeah, that is. I mean, you still don't want to charge them into halberdiers. Yeah, this is gonna be a very slow game. I mean, blue just expanded here, grab more resources. Cavaliers. I mean, there'll be paladins soon. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, are they moving out? Wait, does blue only have... Blue must have more, right? Only one trebuchet? Yeah, see, blue reached the supply, but blue, like 136 of that is villagers. Yeah, this is a bit too peaceful for my liking. Maybe red will react. Yeah, that trebuchet. Wait, where is it going? Okay. Okay, red does notice. I don't know if there are... Yeah, these halberdiers are gonna hurt. Oh, you don't want them to fire. Okay, blue did the smart thing. Order them to not fire. If you ask me, I don't know who I would say have won that. Oh no, you don't want those siege onagers. Yeah, you don't want to lose them. They're expensive. How far does that outpost show? Oh, a fair bit. The question is, what is... Yeah, red is getting more paladins. And also getting the trebuchets out. I guess now we'll see whose economy is stronger. I mean, red is doing the smarter thing, right? Oh, look at all of these. I mean, if these siege rams don't get escorted, they are going to get wrecked. Red? like, do you really want your castle be exposed like that? Oh! Red got bombard cannons, but not protecting them. That is definitely not the smartest thing to do. Bombard. Also getting onagers. Yeah, red is doing the dumb thing, letting the AI doing the targeting, which is not very good at all. Yeah, these rams are not... Oh, wow. Yeah, I think the castle will fall. I love how they're doing this weird standoff. Ooh. Yeah, those siege onagers hurt. Oh, blue is definitely taking the offensive. Yeah, red is not doing too well. At least they don't look like they're doing too well. Like, all of these will probably get taken down. Really, you're building stables against Lithuania? Honestly, I will get barracks and just get halberdiers. But that would just be me. Yeah, I love how blue just can't defend against this at all. And why is red still only on one castle? That's what I don't understand at all. Like, you would think you would have at least a second one. Okay. I mean, if the paladins could disrupt this, it would. Wow. Why are you charging into halberdiers? Oh dear. Yeah, that is not gonna end well for these paladins. I mean, what red needs to do is either get monks to slowly weaken, because all of these are melee, right? So if you have paladin in front and monks in the back, just weakening the enemy bit by bit. Wait, red's not producing anything. I'm so confused now. It almost feels like, yeah, red either gets, wait, is red lagging? Like, red either gets a ton of units queued up at once or have nothing. Oh, is red going to, yeah, that's a lot of halberdiers. I mean, if, yeah, this is crazy. I honestly don't know. It's just a mess. I mean, considering that halberdiers don't cost gold, I would say that red is winning more of these. But wow, look how tanky these guys are. They're definitely lasting a lot longer against paladins. Hoarding. Scorpion. Are scorpions good in this case? I just don't know. Like, for me, it feels like blue's not putting enough pressure, and I don't know what red is doing. Oh, red build castle. Yeah, I was wondering. It's like, red, where's your... Why are you not using your other amount of stone? Yeah, charging these in is definitely not the smartest thing. I mean, I'm guessing lightest also costs gold. Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile, red has nothing against these trebuchets. I mean, I guess if they... See, that's the thing, right? Red... Actually, wait. It's red... Okay, red is raiding here to cut off resources. Actually, all of those will probably help blue more because blue needs the supply. Yeah, losing that castle is huge, and that castle will also be lost. Like, red is just not in a position to, like, challenge them at all. Yeah, this is not good for red. I mean, blue's just slowly encircling. Red has done very little in terms of keeping everything safe. I mean, red probably should have done this much sooner, right? Actually, these elite... Yeah, the pathing is still really bad. Ugh. So that castle will fall, so that's stone wasted. All of that resource for scorpions, I still can't tell. I mean, it's such a decent amount of scorpions, so I don't know yet if it's... Yeah, all of this pathfinding is definitely causing a lot of havoc. But these scorpions, yikes. I mean, if they're kept alive and red keeps producing them, they could do a ton of damage. I mean, you do need a critical mass. That's what makes them really hard to use, because generally they're pretty easy to take out. But if you do get to, I mean, I feel like blue lost quite a bit. I mean, to be fair, red lost 2 castles, right? Losing some of these halberdiers is not exactly... And scorpions do have this friendly fight. Wait, do they? Yeah, I actually don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I have been wrong quite often, but honestly, I still think blue has the edge because red is just not doing that well. Period. Yeah, if you're in that formation, it's perfect for the scorpions. Why you send? Oh yeah, these scorpions. You don't want to send them forward. I think they were attacking one of the halberdiers and they got baited. Honestly, at this point, actually these scorpions aren't doing too bad. Like, they are not amazing, but I mean they are making it possible for red to kind of stay in it. Actually, the red. Oh, blue just decided to be like, screw all of this. Actually, wait. Blue only has 62 citizens compared to the 107 for red. And red also still has the 5 relics. So even though it seems favorable for blue now, it seems to me that blue's economy is going to take a hit. Yeah, they don't take these down fast enough. You don't want to get caught. See, that's the thing. Red needs to have those scorpions attack as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a nasty salvo, if you could call it that. Yeah, the fact that red don't have these guys protected is really bad. I think blue is gonna come out ahead here. Like, red has lost so much. Yeah, red has basically lost the entire military. Yeah, red should have started these barracks like much earlier, not now. So I mean, if red, see, that's the thing, right? If red was able to hold this off, blue can only do so much. Like, blue is out of gold, out of stone, doesn't have that many on food and wood. So yeah, this is really bad for red. And like, red does these weird things where red doesn't produce any units. I mean, I guess against these halberdiers, what can you do, right? And then these wold warriors, if I remember correctly, are actually really strong against buildings too. Or maybe that's, I mean, that's what I recall from the campaign. I guess not. I thought they were really good against buildings. But yeah, now it's over. Right? If red was able to hold on, it would have been huge. Yeah, now they're going after the monastery. Smart move. I mean, red. Yeah, this is really bad for. I mean, I'm surprised red hasn't conceded or resigned. You know what I mean. Because overall, I feel like what red was lacking was micro. Especially when you look at the actions, like red was either doing one thing or another. Like, for example, earlier with all of these stables, either they're not producing anything or suddenly all of them are queued up to build something, which is definitely not ideal. Yeah, there are these units streaming in, but I feel like it's already too late. Red's economy already took a huge blow. And blue already reached this really huge critical mass, right? And elite world raiders are pretty good against infantry, so I mean, kudos for red to stay in it, but I think the writing's on the wall. Maybe red doesn't see it yet. Maybe red, wow. Yeah. Okay, red went from one extreme to another. But one thing is, okay, maybe I shouldn't say the writing's on the wall, right? We're still not certain yet. However, if red keeps it up and blue makes some mistakes and doesn't capitalize on it enough, and red still has some economy to keep fighting back, I mean, red losing out on the relic gold is huge. But yeah, red is definitely trying desperately. But red also has a lot of villagers on idle. Yeah, now it's just halberdiers versus halberdiers. I mean, blue doesn't have enough. Yeah, see? Either there's nothing or suddenly like all of that. Blue is basically out of gold. So unless blue comes and grab the relics, which blue should. Oh wait, actually. Yeah, blue still has monks. And blue also has markets, so. But yeah, I mean, if they hit the economy here, yeah, I think red is, unless red is building like a town center. Red can definitely build a town center. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If red rebuilds an economy and just keeps fighting like this, I mean, still blue, yeah, blue has a lot more resources. Blue can spam out halberdiers like all day and night. And most of red's military production is gone. And while blue is like pretty much capped out, red is struggling to hit 100. So a lot of those houses are kind of wasted. Red, you need an economy. Yeah, from the way, I mean, if red, like, I mean, no offense, I'm not saying red is a terrible player, especially given how bad I am. But if red was even better and was able to like build an economy out here, I mean, there's town center, get some farms, just get an economy out there, figured out, then red could potentially make a comeback. I mean, blue couldn't get any more trebuchets. Did red resign? If blue resigned, I'll be like, wow. Yeah, red resigned. But yeah, if red was a bit better at macroing and just actually evacuating some of the relics, so if red still got a steady supply of gold, that could actually make a huge difference. But yeah, mostly the biggest mistake was red didn't have enough of a military, or at least didn't handle it enough, and it gave the blue momentum and red never recovered. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Good game for both sides. Kudos for red for staying, and great job for blue for just being able to shut red down. But to be fair, red was using scorpions and paladins, which isn't exactly, I mean, if red, I think if they had more range units, it might have made a huge difference. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.